Vande Mataram dear students, I Vishal sir welcomes you all, and today we are going to learn chapter number 9 from your textbook, that is desert animals. Okay, so students, you have seen many kind of animals, but in this chapter we are going to learn about desert animals. Okay, so let's start. Deserts are the driest place on earth, as you know completely that deserts are dry place because there are no rainfalls, there are very scanty rainfall. It is because sometimes go for months or even years without rain, but even the desert animals cannot survive without water or for long periods in the scorching sun. Scorching sun means very hard sunlight. Okay, so how they would be surviving? Let's know. For example, gerbils spend the hottest part of the day in cool underground burrows. Gerbils goes underground burrows and it spent entire the day there only. And strange insect called darkling beetles are expected catching drops of moisture on their legs. They can catch the drop of moisture from their leg to quench their thirst. Okay, then lifting them into the air until the drops trickle down into their mouth. Not all deserts are endless seas of rolling sand dunes. Some are rocky or pebbly and dotted with small bushes, while others are sprinkled with colorful flowers during the spring. Means not all the deserts are same. Sometimes other desert can be rocky, other desert can be pebbly, and others can be having small bushes, okay, and colorful flowers during spring. There are more than 2300 different kinds of snakes around the world. As per knowledge, as per the survey, there are more than 2300 different kinds of snakes around the world, ranging from just 15 centimeters long to more than 11 meters. Means if you will talk about a very shortest length of that animal, that would be 15 centimeter to more than 11 meters. Means it could be more than 11 meters. Most snakes are quite harmless. Few of them are harmless, but there are few that are so poisonous that they can kill a human being with just one bite. Means if they will bite only one time you, or only one time once, one will get die. Okay, most snakes lay eggs, but there are many which give birth to their young. In the dry, rocky desert of America lives a rather evil looking snake with a very bad reputation. Its frightening rattle can be heard as far as 30 meters away. Means it can be more furious that you are hearing, that you are getting from this lesson. As per the lesson, you can get few characters, that is it's rattling. When it rattles, you can hear it from 30 meters away, and it can strike with lightning speed. Means it can strike, it can be aggressive, it can attack on its prey with more than, means completely lightning speed, with very rapidly it can attack on you. But the rattlesnakes, or rather as it is sometimes called, prefer to avoid people if it's possibly can. Means they don't want to meet people even, in the hope that the intruder will go away. However, if its warning are ignored and it feels threatened, if they are thinking that completely one is coming to endanger their life, so it will coil ready to bite. But the rattle self cannot hear the noise its own tail makes. Means when it's making noise of rattling, it cannot heard by itself also, because like most snakes, it hears things through vibration in the ground. If a person walks nearby, the snake can feel the movement, but if the same person were to shout, it would not hear a thing. Means if something would be there that can be get by vibration, then only this snake can get you. Otherwise, if you're shouting, if you're speaking, if you're calling to anyone, it won't hear. Okay, it will not be able to hear. But if the rattlesnake are very common and widespread animals, means they are so widespread animals living right across the American continent from Canada to Argentina. They feed on a variety of prey, means they lives in American continent from Canada to Argentina, and most of their favorite prey including mice, wolves, rats, chipmunk, and many other. Okay. Small animals, rattlesnakes kill their prey with venom. Venom means with poison, like all snakes. They swallow the unfortunate animal whole. Means they can swallow that animal whose its prey is completely. Few snakes have to eat more than once a week, and some, such as the larger python, can survive for a year or more without eating. Many animals needs to eat each day because they do such kind of movements. But if we talk about python, it is very unlike to others because it can survive for 1 year or 2 years with 1 year or more without eating. Now we are going to talk in fourth paragraph about mongoose. Mongooses like to hunt together, but they always keep a lookout for dangerous predator nearby. Means they are always active that whether there's any predator nearby them, poking their nose into holes, overturning rocks with their paws, and scratching the ground with their sharp claws. Banded mongooses are very amusing animals to watch. Means they are always active, they peep here and there whether there's something can harm them, overturning rocks with their paws and scratching grounds as they are searching their prey, but they are also active from their predator. A common sight in many parts of America. They travel in groups of about 20 to, or 20 to forage for beetles, millipedes, and other small creatures. When they go for prey, they search for beetles, millipedes, and other creatures, and they mostly go in groups of nearly 20 mongooses. Now in fifth paragraph we are going to learn more about this. They like to hunt together, keeping in touch whenever they go out of sight behind rocks or bushes by twittering or calling. Means they keep their group all together with them, and by giving message, twittering, and calling, they keep them with always on the lookout for danger. Hawks, eagles, and large snakes can they warn one another with a special alarm call if they spot anything suspicious. If they are getting anything suspicious, they alert others. Means they alert others companion too. Means something is here suspicious, so be alert about that by twittering and by calling. Okay. Mongooses are famous for being able to kill snakes without getting hurt themselves. Their reactions are so fast that they can dodge each time the snake strikes. Means snakes can't hurt them because they are so much active, and they can kill the snakes. They continually make a nuisance of themselves until after a while, when the snakes get tired, they quickly dive in for the kill. Okay, they continually making that snake tired, and when that snake will tired, it will be able to kill that. All the female mongooses have their kitten at about the same time. They are raised by the whole group in a den made inside an old termite mound or hollow log. When most of the adults are out looking for food, one or two males stay behind to stand guard until the others return for the night. Means when the entire group is gone outside for prey, there would be 2 or 3 mongoose who will take care about the baby mongooses in the den. Okay. Another animals which lives in the desert is camel. As we know also, we have studied many times that camel is the sheep of desert. Okay. Camels were first domesticated by people many thousands of years ago. In the wild, camels usually live in a small group of up to 30 animals. Camels have long, saggy winter coats to keep them warm and shorter, tighter coats in the summer to keep cool. Okay, a thirsty camel can drink as much as 30 gallons of water. That's about 500 full glasses. Means there's about description about camel that it was first domesticated before more than 1000 of years ago. And if we will talk about the camels that are able to drink gallons of water at one time. Normally, however, it gets all the moisture it needs from the desert plant and can survive for up to 10 months without drinking any water at all. Means they have such kind of adaptation features that completely they can live without water for 10 months one after drinking one time water, and that would be nearly 30 gallons of water. Okay, now we will read about different kind of camels, and one known as dromedary has only single hump. The other is called Bactrian. Bactrian camel has two humps. The humps help the animals to survive in the desert. How? Let's know. By acting as storage container. But they don't store water, as many people wrongly believe. Yes, I also had heard from many others one that it drink water, it store water in their hump, but it is not fit. There are many other ways in which camel are adapted to desert life. Their mouths are so tough that even the sharp thorn cannot pierce through. Means their mouth structures are also so such kind of adapted that completely no thorns can hurt their mouth, no thorn can not pierce through. Okay, so dear students, it was explanation of the chapter desert animals from your textbook of Hani Shakal. Please read it and watch videos, because if you watch video then only you would be able to know that what does it contains, what does the chapter contains. Okay, so please keep studying and keep safe yourself till the our school is being open. Okay, bye bye, take care, Bande Mataram.